From the moment our paths crossed, I knew you weren't just another person in my life. I used to be someone who liked to play mind games and manipulate others' feelings because of my past experiences. I thought I had everything under control, using tactics that seemed to work every time. But when I met you, everything changed. You were different, and I couldn't use my usual tricks. You were a mystery that I couldn't figure out. The more I tried to understand you, the more intrigued and captivated I became. Your kindness was familiar yet so different when it came from you. I used to think kind acts were just signs of friendship, thinking maybe you'd only want to be friends. That belief made me put up walls around my heart to protect myself from getting hurt by real love. Even as I started falling for you, I mistook your warmth for mere friendliness, something I thought I had seen enough to misunderstand. But the genuine care you showed made me rethink everything I believed about love, showing me it could be real and pure, just as I saw in your eyes. Over time, you consistently showed your true self, steady, reliable, without the usual fears. This honesty was new to me. I was used to relationships full of games and avoidance. But your openness was refreshing and transformative. You stayed true to who you are, which deeply resonated with me, and slowly, I began to see you as someone truly remarkable. You stood out as a beacon of grace in a world often filled with fakeness and deceit. I've met many people, but none whose honesty and loyalty shone as brightly as yours. Your sincerity was like fresh air in a stuffy room, challenging my old ideas about love and showing me it doesn't have to be a contest, but rather a deep, healing connection based on mutual respect and understanding. Your presence changed my perspective on love, proving it could be a force that nurtures, supports, and heals rather than harms. Because of you, I've grown mentally and emotionally. Every interaction with you has reflected back parts of myself I had ignored. You've not only touched my heart, but also started my journey toward becoming a better person. I feel a strong need to let you know how much you mean to me, a desire that keeps growing to share the love and kindness you've shown me. I'm coming to you now, not with the old games and tricks I used to play, but with the honest truth from my heart. I want to show you that I'm not the same person I was before. I've left my manipulative ways behind and am embracing a more sincere, heartfelt way of loving. Ever since your love broke through the walls I had built around myself, something inside me changed. I felt a deep awakening in my heart, stirring up feelings of intense love and passion that were new to me. These feelings, which had been hidden deep inside me, have now burst out so strongly that I can't hold them back anymore. I don't want to hide or suppress these feelings any longer. Instead, I want to openly celebrate them and show you how much I truly care. This change in me has been huge. I've moved away from being manipulative and controlling and have embraced being open, vulnerable, and truly loving. Now I see that real love isn't about playing games or making calculated moves. It's a powerful, life-changing force. I've learned how important it is to be honest in a relationship, to drop all the masks, and show who I really am. Your influence has been like a guiding light, showing me that letting go of the past and moving forward with trust and openness is not just possible, but necessary for both of us. I need to tell you something important that's been on my mind. For a long time, the idea of unconditional love. I used to think that unconditional love was just a nice idea that people talked about but didn't really live. I thought it was something to admire from a distance, not something I'd ever experience myself. But then you told me you loved me, and it completely turned my world upside down. I was so surprised and confused that I didn't know how to handle those feelings. In my confusion, I pulled away. I stopped talking to you, and I can't imagine how much that must have hurt you. I'm truly sorry for that. Being rejected by someone you've opened your heart to is incredibly painful. Now, I understand how hard it must be to love someone and not have them love you back the same way. The silence after I pulled away was full of unspoken words and missed chances. In that quiet, I began to really understand the deep loneliness and sadness you must have felt when I stepped back. Being ignored by someone you care about deeply is a very special kind of sadness, one that I now realize is incredibly tough, and I wouldn't want anyone to feel that way. I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I acted, realizing that the hurtful things I did and my arrogance were all my fault. Please know that you did nothing wrong. You weren't lacking in any way. The problems were all mine. I wasn't ready to accept the love you were offering so freely and selfishly. I let my own fears and pride ruin what could have been something beautiful. I see now that I didn't deserve your love, not because of anything about you, but because of where I was at in my life. I was caught up in my own issues, too arrogant to see the real, loyal, and honest love you were offering. Looking back, I can see I made a huge mistake. My own insecurities and selfishness clouded my judgment, and I didn't appreciate the rare and unconditional love you were giving me. A love that, once I truly understood it, showed itself to be a powerful force for healing and change. Unconditional love isn't just a romantic idea. It's a real powerful truth that can heal the deepest emotional wounds. I regret not understanding this sooner and not returning your love when you needed it. For all of this, I am deeply sorry. Your impact on my life has been transformative. You've sparked a deep spiritual awakening in me, making me rethink my priorities, my dreams, and my very purpose. Now everything I think about revolves around you. The thought of spending my life with you, building a future based on trust, honesty, and mutual respect, isn't just a dream anymore. It's something I'm committed to making a reality. I see you as an emperor in my life, someone whose value and presence are immense. Your importance in my life is huge, and my loyalty to you is deep and firm, a commitment that's much more than just words or fleeting feelings. I know I'm just a person who makes mistakes, and I admit I've caused you pain by pulling away when I let my faults get in the way. I regret those times I shut you out and unfairly blamed you. I carry a heavy guilt for the hurt I caused, and I really understand how much trust I've lost. Now, as feelings of thanks and longing that I once kept quiet are coming out, I see a chance for us to start fresh with a deeper connection based on truth and mutual respect. I'm determined to tackle any challenges we face. You're strong and balanced. Nature always pulls me back to you no matter how far I wander. Your strength, resilience, and steady character motivate me every day. Because of you, I've come to understand what true love really means, a love that is pure, powerful, and can refresh the soul. You've changed how I see the world so much that now I look at everything with a lot of love and gentleness for you. I feel a deep connection with you that goes beyond just the physical. It's a bond that's part of who we really are. However, I also have to face up to the mistakes I've made in the past. I took your trust lightly, and now I'm alone and full of regret, feeling the absence of your presence, which reminds me of the valuable thing I've lost. I'm fully aware of the impact of my actions, and I'm ready to fix things. This tough lesson has turned into a crucial moment for me to better myself. I'm learning slowly but surely how important trust, honesty, and respect are in a relationship. Each day, I work to be a better person, not just for me but especially for you. This journey of self-discovery is hard, but it's necessary if I'm to win back the trust and love you once gave so freely. In the quiet moments when it's just silence around us, I'm haunted by memories of our past and what we used to have. That heavy silence taught me the true cost of neglect and how painful it is to lose our connection. I've realized that the time I spent alone was time I could have spent strengthening our bond, a time we can never get back. Missing your laughter, our shared dreams, and the secrets we whispered are now reminders of where I went wrong. But even in this regret and longing, I find hope. I've found the courage to say what's been deep in my heart, a journey of self-discovery that's brought me back to you. I'm asking you not to give up on us, not to let the silence and pain define what we can be. Our story has its mistakes and missed chances, but it's not over. It feels like we're at the start of a new chapter filled with promise, healing, and understanding each other better than ever. You are the key to the deepest parts of my soul. Your love has opened parts of me I never knew were there, places full of hope, warmth, and a strong desire to connect. Looking back at our past, I see not just the mistakes and regrets, but also so much potential for us to start anew and grow. I now see that true love, which accepts us as we are, flaws, victories, and all isn't scared of challenges. Instead, it uses them to make our bond stronger. We've been through a lot together, riding the highs and surviving the lows, which show how strong we are and how much we can overcome. Every challenge has made me believe more in us, and every tough time has made me more committed to building our future. I now see our struggles as steps towards a deeper, more solid connection, a connection that's become a vital part of who I am. You've completely changed how I understand love. I owe so much of who I am now to you. In my toughest times, your light was like a beacon, guiding me out of sadness and filling me with hope. You've been my solid ground, my safe place, and the strong force that's pushed me forward. With you, I've found the bravery to face my fears, chase dreams that seemed impossible, and believe that better days are ahead. My love for you is too big to explain easily. It's as wide as the sky, as deep as the ocean, and as lasting as time itself. Every part of me is filled with love for you. I'm ready to build our future together. A future built on honesty, trust, and pure love. I want to share every happiness, every challenge, and every victory with you as we go through life together. Imagining growing old with you, savoring every moment and making memories that last forever, warms my heart in a way I can't fully describe. Getting here wasn't easy. I've battled my own demons, faced tough inner struggles, and sometimes lost track of what's important. But through it all, your love kept me from falling apart. It reminded me that despite my mistakes, I can change. Now I stand before you, open and ready, eager to live out this change and honor the love you've always shown me. I'm asking for your forgiveness for the times I stumbled, for when my pride and fear got in the way of our happiness. I'm committed to rebuilding the trust I broke, to show through my actions that I've learned from my past, and to treat you with the love you truly deserve. You're priceless, and you deserve a love that is strong, pure, and unwavering. As I write this, I feel the weight of our past, but also the hope of our future. The silence that once surrounded us now reminds me how much I need you in my life. I don't want to be alone, caught in regret and longing anymore. Instead, I want to close the gap between us with true, heartfelt emotions. My heart, once closed off and manipulative, now beats with a fierce passion and hope. All thanks to you. You've changed my life forever. You've woken up a part of my soul that was asleep and shown me what real, selfless love is, a love that changes everything and knows no limits. I'm ready to start a new chapter, one where every day is about making our relationship stronger, growing together, and building a future based on honesty, respect, and deep devotion. Thank you for being so amazing, for making me want to be a better man, and for teaching me that true love can heal even the deepest wounds. I love you more than I can ever express, and I promise to spend the rest of my life showing you that this love is real, lasting, and covers everything. You are my heart's deepest desire, and I will always cherish you.